Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Freedom Planet, for likely to be the last time. We only have, well, this is the thing, I'm not exactly sure. It's either going to be 5 or 6 levels left. So this is probably going to take me an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to finish up. I mean, Milla could get through the levels pretty quickly, so that's fine. But one thing I am very curious about is how they're going to handle the last level. Because in the other two playthroughs, you go on to Brevon's Dreadnought, and then you have the 4 levels, you know, Final Dreadnought 1, 2, 3, and 4. But the boss of Final Dreadnought 3 is Milla, who's been, like, corrupted. So, does she just not get Final Dreadnought level 4? Or does she have, like, an alternate level? Like, maybe she's, like, in her own mind or something like that. I don't know. That's the point. I haven't the faintest idea. So it'll be interesting to see going forward. But for now, we've still got a while to go through that, because we've got the trap hideout, which is this one. Then we've got rescuing Lilac in the next one. We've got the battlefield level. And then we got Final Dreadnought 1, 2, and 3. So actually there's 6 levels, thinking about it. Yeah. Is that 6? Yeah, that's 6. So we've got 6 levels left, so there could be a 7th one. I don't know. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. It's also, because it's been a while since I played this, I'm going to give me 5 minutes to get back into the swing of things. We'll be alright. Okay, so let's, so she's got, oh, that's her thing, that's that. Okay, so that. And then we do that, and we go up. Okay, that I do remember. Shiny things. Ooh. Ow. Waggle your ears, my dear. Here we go. Okay, getting on. Ow. Ow. Collect all the things. Okay, right. Let's see if we can get back into the swing of things. Ow. Ouch. Faster than I remember. I remember. Woo! Got it. Yay. Okay. Bosses are always the tricky part with her. She's not really into, like, attacking. She's more about, like, just avoiding. But, you know, nothing wrong with that. In my personal opinion, anyway. Hey. Darn it. Ah. Oh. We do need to go up. Let's try this way. Ow! Yay! Life. Life is always good, so I'll take it. Whee. Guess we're going this way then. Nice, made it. Works for me. Alright, let's keep going. Woo! Oh yeah, these guys. Oh god, I gotta fight that boss with them, haven't I? There's like dozens of them or something. It's really annoying. I do remember that. Things got very complicated very quickly. Woo! Take that. Whoa. I remember this. I am absolutely convinced this is a reference to an early Sonic game. Because if you've ever played the Sonic special stages on the Master System, they're just like that. Like a whole bunch of springs bouncing around all over the place. Balls. Hiya. That was easier. I think there were less of them. That'll work. Nice.
I'm a super dog!
Yay! Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, that boss was much easier. I think Milla gets easier bosses because of her gameplay style.
You're here to ask for help, aren't you? Couldn't handle that little quest of yours on your own?
Cram it, Spade! Stop it! You're right! We need your help!
I'm supposed to care why?
The guy who kidnapped them is the one who killed your father. Face it, Buster, we're the only lead you've got.
Jade Creek outskirts. 20 minutes later. Stage 7 from the base. So yeah, after this one, you get the... Well, I suppose I'll be... Wait, you can pick up... Huh, I did not know they could pick up gems too. That's an odd little detail. Whoops. Ow. Hey, it works for me. Gotcha. Oh. Yeah, that might help. Yeah, if I go the right sudden way.
Intrusion detected. Please remove yourself from the facility.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Why do all the work? Woo! Okay. Spikes! I forgot about that.
Intrusion detected. Please remove yourself from the facility.
There we go. Use the easier way rather than the harder way, I think. Kaboom. I will say, it is the one thing that's kind of a bit annoying is that you play identical levels over and over again. I get that that's like something that was done back during the Sonic era, and that's like, you know, what's being emulated. You know, it doesn't matter whether you choose Sonic or Tails, you play the same levels. If you choose Sonic or Knuckles, you play the same levels. And I get that. But that was because back then we had very strict memory limits on what was possible inside a video game. We don't have that anymore. There should be more original stuff. It is that thing of like, how should you? Woo! Uh-oh. Boing. Shoot. Well, let's try that again. At least our health regenerates. Which I am very happy about. Woof. Fire. Keep guard. Still no idea what all those crystals do. Simple enough. It works for me. I will say her square shape attack thing is very strong and very powerful.
To unlock this door, stand on the blinking floor panel to your right.
Shut up. Which I'm very happy about.
It appears that you are lost. Would you like assistance?
Die already, will you? Right. Oh yes. I think unless you actually stop, I don't think that can catch you. They do have a few scripted chase sequences in this. I have noticed. Not a bad thing, just something I noticed. But that's fine. I was literally just about to say, where the bloody hell's the thing? Then I found it. So it was all good. fact that you can just fly over most enemies is very enjoyable. I remember this bit. Vaguely, but I do remember it. Whew, we're off. It'll also be interesting to see when we get to the level, I don't remember if it was Final Dreadnought 1 or 2. I want to say that it was Final Dreadnought 2. Milla popped up and gave oxygen bubbles and oxygen stuff when Brevin turned the oxygen off in the area that you were in. I did not know those things were one-hit kill. Ow. Spring might help. Oh, I get it. You want to go up that way. Was I saying something? I probably was. I don't remember what it was though, so it's probably not important. Oh yeah, that's right. I was just wondering who is going to give the oxygen bubbles instead of Milla. I don't know. Okay, did I need that specifically?
Please remain still during the incineration process. Thank you. Come on, get your butt down here, please.
I'll take it. Hey, treasure hunter. Don't know what that means, but okay, I'll take it.
Lilac scent is this way. Lilac! I'm sorry I ran off without you. I'll never do it again.
We gotta leave! Now!
You know, it was so smart of your coalition to attack my ship above an inhabited planet. Whatever happened to that prime directive of yours?
You think you're some blameless force of nature, don't you? That the rules don't apply to you!
It's my world on the line. You know exactly how far I'll go to ensure its safety.
Your world is in danger because of the suffering you cause to the other worlds!
My actions have hurt people? I had no idea. I'm dreadfully sorry.
Really? He's lying.
I have a lot of work to do, so let's make this quick. Kill them.
Pressure overload detected. The facility will implode in 6 minutes.
Don't let them escape! Find out who did this!
It was probably, what's his name? God, I fought him at the end of the last bloody level, and I already can't remember what his name was.
Lilac.
Can you sense where she is, Milla?
Something's coming. Something very, very big is coming.
Stay behind me.
Halt! I said halt! Well, look what we have here.
Have you seen Lilac?
The dragon girl? Afraid not.
Well, what's with the army?
Zhao and his goons are about to attack Shui Gong. I'm not about to let that happen.
Zhao is going to war?
Not if we reach him. All he needs is a little bit of persuasion, if you know what I'm talking about. We're friends with him. Maybe we can ask him to stop.
Yeah, like that's gonna work. Hey, wait a minute. I think you might be onto something. Hop in!
Whack.
We ain't gonna be hidden forever, spaceman. Be quick about it.
For sure. It's what we're all about. Stop!
What are they doing here?
Nice hat.
Nice gut.
Let me help.
It seems that we have a common enemy, Zhao.
So let me get this straight. The Magister says that if we join together and fight Mr. Braven, we get half of the Kingdom's stone's energy.
Sounds like a fair offer, does it not?
Are you kidding? My city needs way more than half.
Ha! You just want to hog the last of our reserves.
I know you feel a little jealous, but I can't help if my city is bigger than yours.
Ugh!
Hold on a minute, fellas! This is exactly what Brevin wants! For you two to fight while he gets away with all of your energy!
What difference does it make if it's Brevin or this swine?
We're marching into Shuigang whether you like it or not!
You don't have the guts!
Look!
Dragon. Kneel before the ancient beast!
Oh. You're saying that, we should work together?
Yay.
Oh, of course! Oh, please don't eat us.
What's that?
It couldn't have been her. Could it?
Careful what you wish for.
Lilac!
Guys!
It's really you! You came. Where have you been? How did you do that?
I didn't do it. This little fella did.
Yeah!
It's okay, guys. This robot wasn't made by Brevin.
Really?
It's a long story, but the Magister believes us now. We have his full support.
Aw, yeah. That's my girl.
My friends, we have been blessed with the seal of the dragon. We must heed its call and join together for the greater good.
Under my leadership.
You can't be serious.
So I'm assuming we get to do
What can
the
you
tank
tell us about the
minigame
invaders?
again now, because I remember that being actually quite annoying. Like, the dragon minigame was fun, but the tank minigame, not so much. I should have done that.
Well, Brevin is a starship commander. He doesn't have as much experience fighting on the ground as you do.
Then we shall take the battle to the streets.
But we need to cross the snowfields without getting wasted.
We do have one advantage. Brevin wants the 4 of us dead no matter what. If he sees us coming, we can distract him.
A diversion? Do you really think you can pull it off?
Remember all the times we distracted you?
Point taken.
What about the stone? How do we get it back?
I could modify one of my hacking devices to knock out power to the engine mainframe.
In my language,
Kill the power, get the stone back. Right?
You got it.
I do hope we get more than 4 pieces of health. Otherwise, that's going to be really annoying.
The alien army has commenced its attack.
Give the order to your troops.
It will be done.
You ready, Carol?
Ready to rock.
Find the commander and his pets and tear them to shreds. And leave the brains intact if possible. I might use them for something.
Milla?
Together.
Fire at will.
Let's show this green maniac how to save a planet!
all right. While you're driving my tank, I only have 2 rules: aim and fire.
Going rather well. Hey, works for me. Woo! Okay, I think I've discovered the perfect trick. Okay, that actually worked rather well. The trick is to not have to bother with anything like above where your tank is, because I think it's like you only really you're not trying to eliminate a certain number of people. You're trying to just get through, and I think the trick of that is just focus on the things that are on a lower level that might actually be able to physically hurt you. At least I think that's how it works. Best guess kind of thing. Nice. She doesn't exactly go very fast. That was always Lilac's job. I'm just really curious what that last level is going to be. Woo! Alright, keep it going. I got it, don't worry. Hey, we're through. Going through all the levels to get all those cards is going to be really annoying. Damn it. Good enough. Oh. Ow. Come on. Bloody rocket ship. Nice. Ah yes, the rocket. Oh. remember that. God damn it. Whew, that's a start. Whew. This way up. Oh, it's go. Whoop, nope. Nice. There. And, nice. See, I do actually remember that. Mostly because that bit took me so long to get through the first time around. It's like I had no bloody choice. Alright, let's try that again. Still no idea what the hell they do, but whatever, I guess. Down. Ooh. Come in handy. Let's keep it going now. Woo. Yeah, look at that. Good enough. I'll take it.
It's such a shame that you chose the wrong side. Enjoy the last few minutes of your pathetic lives! How about this?
Damn it, stop that. Coming down. Stop doing that. Coming down? Come on.
What is this nonsense?
You know you could do that.
No! My beautiful creation!
You're an idiot.
Objective complete.
Spade. That was his name. Earlier on I couldn't remember that guy's name, and then they're suddenly like, oh yeah, Spade.
Spade!
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm just passing through.
Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was scared. I didn't know what I was doing.
You still don't.
Attention, troops. Prepare for liftoff.
Listen, guys. I'll go in alone while you help the general take back the city.
Why can't we go in together?
It'll be easier this way, trust me.
But they'll have a harder time catching us if we stick together.
But that's what Brevin's expecting us to do.
Then let me go instead. You're too.
I can't lose another crew! If something happens to you, I'm not strong enough to save you.
We'll be strong for you.
We said we were gonna help you get back the stone. We still mean it.
You're stuck with us, buddy, whether you like it or not.
As soon as you step foot into that dreadnought, you may never come out again. Are you ready to make that sacrifice?
Yeah, whatever. Let's go. We're wasting time.
All right. Here's the plan.
Ralph. So there are either going to be 3 or 4 levels left. I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to handle that last level. Hmm.
We have intruders on the ship. Mobilize.
Is this level different? I feel like this level is different. It might be, or it could just be my incredibly bad memory. It's most likely to be my incredibly bad memory. No, I do recognize bits of this level now. I just thought the start seemed different. It's like, is it different, or am I just forgetting?
Get them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think this is the same. I think.
Open the airlocks.
Ow. That's cheating, I'm sure of it.
Run while you still can.
Apparently she is. That was really bloody good. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, that cube thing is much more powerful than I ever thought. I didn't know you could bounce back that many bloody projectiles with it. Oh, Christ. Probably been making the game much harder on myself because I didn't know that. Alright, Final Dreadnought 2. How are we doing? That is mental. You can also do this, I noticed, which is like wow, which is pretty impressive actually. Works for me. And it's 4 o'clock, so let's take a quick break now. I've only got, like, technically speaking, I've got half of this, well, most of this level. I'm only 2 minutes into it. So I've got most of this level, then I got the next level, and then I really don't know where it's going after that. So, yeah, I probably only got about 15, 20 minutes, depending on cutscenes and stuff once I get back, but that's fine. You know, I knew this wasn't going to be a full 3-hour session today, and I don't really mind having a shorter stream every once in a while. It just helps me to keep my energy levels going. Anyway, see you in a couple of minutes, guys. And we're back. Okay, let's finish on up, shall we? Hopefully. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Oh god, I remember having trouble with this last time too. Whew, that was a little easier than when I tried to go through there with Lilac. Ah, look, you note? No helping hands. That's very interesting. Is he not going to turn off the oxygen then? Where the hell was I going? I don't even remember now. I know we gotta go back. I don't remember how we gotta go back. Ah, that'll probably work. Ow. Ooh. around here where you normally get the air drained out? Yeah, it is. Because that would have been a bubble for the air. Oh, so she doesn't get the air drained out of the area. Oh, that's interesting. Because I guess she can't be the one putting things out of the vent then. Oh, wow. So they just skip the whole thing. Fair enough. I suppose that's one way to deal with it. It works. I mean, it's a solution. I don't necessarily know if it's the best one. So it'll be interesting to see how things end. Ow. So that was never that... I mean, I paused it up first time I played it because I didn't understand the rules. But, it's a pretty decent puzzle. I quite like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about him. Gotcha. And he somehow still survived that. I assume, anyway, based on the ending. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Brevin apparently did survive, which was weird. Like, how the hell he survived what happened to him. I'm really not sure. Ooh, yay. That's very, very fast. That's nice. Alright. Round 3. Like I said, this is the one that ends with a giant question mark. So, where we go from here, and it's anybody's guess. Ow. You pumped me backwards. You did, didn't you? Yes. Ow. Oh, that's why you pumped me backwards. Hey, works for me. It did work for me.
My ship is being infiltrated. Whatever shall I do? How about this?
fast, or is it my imagination? Okay, that worked. Woo! It's weird actually seeing it like this because it's like you know, Brevin didn't say anything during the second level. Let's go. Honestly, I think I'm just kind of going at this point. Whoop. That'll do. Woo! That works. Nice. I'm glad they can't use the teleporters too. It's very useful. Hello?
It was an ambush. Brevin came out of nowhere.
Ooh, this is totally different.
I have to take her back to the surface or she'll die.
Where's Lilac?
She ran off to stop him. Wait, what are you doing?
Lilac needs help.
But what about
We'll be stronger together. I can do this.
All right. Keep an eye on her, will ya?
Yes.
Wow, it's totally different. We don't get a boss, we just keep going. Sort of alternate version kind of thing. Interesting. And we get Final Dreadnought 4. Okay. It was going to be one of the two. It was either going to be we didn't get Final Dreadnought 4, or we did and it was going to be different storyline bit. Also, this is different. This is very different. Okay, maybe not very different, but different enough that you'd notice. No. Looks to me. Nice. Ah, this bit. Revan fight will be tricky too, with the way she does boss fights and stuff. Really didn't expect it. Well, like I said, I really wasn't sure what to expect. It could have been anything, really. Uh-oh. That's not good. Got it. Be in. I think that's it. Yep. Told you it wasn't going to take me too long.
So, it's come down to this.
Where's Lilac?
Who? Oh, yes. Quite the fool for challenging me. You won't be seeing her again.
Lilac!
I offer you one final chance. Leave now.
I can't. I won't!
So be it.
So I think putting the shield up does hurt you, but only a little bit as opposed to... I quite like that. It's quite useful.
You've pestered me long enough. Say goodbye.
Cool. stage complete. Alright. Woo! Spirit of the Hound. Nice. Kaboom. So yeah, I assume the green ship was Brevon's and the red ship was ours. So Brevon did get away. Bit annoying, really. Does make me wonder if he's in the sequel, like, at all. Because I don't think the sequel has anything to do with Brevon.
Carol, she's okay.
Oh, this is different too.
Carol!
Are you okay?
No, I'm dead.
You know, hey Zero, the ship blew up. Did you save the animals? Well, we are the animals, so we saved ourselves. Which would make the ending for Super Metroid completely different, but yeah.
Yep, she's fine.
Did we win?
Yeah, we did.
Awesome.
I couldn't save it. I couldn't even stop him from getting away.
Don't beat yourself up. Brevin didn't get the stone, and his army was destroyed with his ship. Thanks to you, our mission is complete.
But he's still out there, and he could be really annoying in the sequel.
But at what cost? How are we going to survive without any more energy?
Lilac, you might want to look up.
It's not destroyed? It must have changed form!
Call me impressed.
An opportunity has fallen to our world. We now realize that the Kingdom Stone was never fading, but changing in ways that were transparent to us in our lust for power and prestige. The wind carries its eternal glow to the furthest reaches of our lands, and former enemies extend their hands to one another, acknowledging the error of their ways. Creatures, both mutant and metal, still ravage the landscape, and it will be some time before we can dispose of them once and for all. Perhaps most troubling of all is that Lord Brevin, the monster who threw our world into chaos, is nowhere to be found. There is still much work to be done. We are not completely out of danger, but my people and I will rest easy tonight, knowing that the bravery and sacrifice of a select few have given our world another chance.
Energy cannot be destroyed or created, it can only change form. That is 100% true, although it always does change to a less efficient form.
I never got to properly thank
So,
you for helping me.
Hey, we're buds. That's what buddies do.
Well, on behalf of the Coalition of Planets, you have our sincerest gratitude.
Just come here, you. So, I guess this is it, huh?
I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, you don't come back for the sequel, apparently.
Me too.
Well, who knows? I could be coming back sooner than you think. Until then, just take care of yourselves.
Maybe in the
world
third
needs
game.
you.
See you around, spaceman!
Goodbye, Torque. Bye, Torque.
See you soon!
And that was pretty much it. That was all 3 playthroughs.
No!
Wait, always less efficient? I believe so,
Hey,
yes.
You. Thanks for playing. You're the cool.
I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere. That it always changes into something that is it's either less efficient or less powerful or less something or other. Like, you know, the light from the sun is transformed into heat once it hits an object, and heat energy is less efficient than light energy, and stuff like that. It's something like that. It's one of those things I know just enough about, but not in any big detail. But
Time carry you for eternity.
But yeah, I mean, that's entropy, isn't it? Entropy is that things will always decrease in that regard. I'm a what? Dunning-Kruger. Sorry, that's totally over my head. I don't know what that is. Oh wait, wasn't that thing of basically a graph that says a little knowledge is a dangerous thing? The model of stupidity, like that you think you know a lot about a subject, so you think you know everything, and then the more you learn, the less you realize you actually know. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah, it took me a moment for that to filter through my head. It's one of those things. It's not that I don't know a lot about it. I do know a bit about it, but most of what I know comes from like watching science documentaries on TV. So it is one of those things like I know it, but I don't know it in any great detail. $1,105 backers. So many people really wanted this game. Yeah, and you know, like the sequel is, as far as I know, still being worked on. I think rather than just getting backers and making a full game, they've gone into early access and are getting people into it through that. I haven't played or even really seen anything about the second game. I've been sort of deliberately keeping myself in the dark about it. I'll probably play it when it comes out, you know, about 6 years after it's released, like with this one. Because that's how I like to play games. I don't play games when they're cool. I play games after they're cool, when nobody actually cares about them. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Woo! That's fair play. Except for Resident Evil. Yeah, that's my problem. See, I either play games right when they've come out, and so everybody's playing on them, so nobody cares. Or I play games years after they're released, and nobody cares. There is that middle ground where, like, you know, it's past the prime, and it's sort of in that second win bit, but nobody cares then either, so, you know. Anyway, that's actually it, because that's all 3 characters done. Now, from what I've heard, they were planning to implement Torque as a playable character in this, but it was never finished. It is available if you opt into like the beta branch of this game. But yeah, it was never finished. It's not really meant to be played, so I've got no real interest in playing it myself. Besides, I'd have to actually like stop the game, sign into the beta branch, wait for the updates to come in, and then play it for you. I'm not really interested in that, to be perfectly honest. But that was Freedom Planet. This game's actually really good. You know, it really is one of those games that's easy to pick up, difficult to master, which is what you want from this sort of Sonic-alike kind of game. There needs to be like a word for that. A word that doesn't involve Sonic in the title. Maybe fast-paced adventure platformer or something like that. I always think we need, as like a gaming community, to make up genre titles that don't involve video games. You know, we need to get rid of things like Soul-like or, you know, Rogue-like, Metroidvania. We need to get rid of these tags because I think they're detrimental to game makers. But that's a conversation for another day. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, the thing with Freedom Planet, of course, it came out in Should be obvious, but the katakana under the title says Fury Dampu. Hang on, I need to pronounce this. Fury Damu Puneto. Fury Damu Puneto? Which, what means Freedom Planet? My pronunciation from that is probably way off the mark. Fury Damu Puneto. No. I'm rubbish with pronunciations. You know that. I mean, I have trouble pronouncing English words half the time. Although in my defense, a lot of English words have two different pronunciations to them. It took me years to work out the difference between live and live. And then I realized, oh wait, they are actually spelt the same. They're just pronounced differently in context. English is a fucking stupid language, isn't it? It's a translation of Freedom Planet. Fair enough. Well, it makes sense. I mean, I'd be surprised if they called it anything else. I mean, it could sort of roughly translate into Planet of Freedom or something like that. But yeah, hey, there you go. There it is. So this is done for now. Freedom Planet is over. I will keep an eye on the second one, and probably, I'll probably pick it up once it's been out for a little bit. Play it. Should be good fun. Because I mean, yeah, as I was saying, I don't remember exactly when. I don't remember exactly when this game came out, but it was some years ago, and it came out in that very sort of sweet period for it, where 2D Sonic was practically dead. I mean, it was sort of trying to limp along on the DS, but didn't really get very far. And Sonic Mania hadn't come out yet. That was like, either it was just started being worked on, or it was like an idea in somebody's head or something like that. And then this game came out. It's like, hey, here's the 2D Sonic game you've been waiting for, but it's not Sonic because of copyright. And so, it was actually really popular, and as far as I know, it sold really well because they're making a sequel. So, what about words that are pronounced only slightly different, whether they're a noun or a verb? Yeah, well, the English language is nonsense, frankly, because we have all these rules. And like there are often more words that break the rule than there are words that follow the rule, like the whole I before E except after C thing. Of course, you start thinking like, what words are there that break that rule? Of course, you always go to the words that follow it, but actually in terms of the English language, there are actually more words that break that rule than follow it, believe it or not. How does the game hold up as the Sonic game people wanted? I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, you've got the three characters. You've got Lilac, who is a decent analog of Sonic. You've got Carol, who's a decent analog of Knuckles. And you've got Milla, who's a decent analog of Tails. So you have your three characters. There is some minor variation on the levels that you play. But for the most part, you all have the same. So it's like, there's 12 levels in total. Like in the whole start to finish of each person's story, and about 1 or 2 of the levels are different for each character. English is a greatest hits album of language. That's a good way to put it, actually, when you consider how many root languages English actually has. It's like half of fucking Europe. It really is. It's no wonder it's so fucking complicated. I mean, that is why we have different words for the animal and the meat that they produce. Cow becomes beef. You've got lamb becomes mutton. You've got, sheep. No, sheep becomes mutton. Lamb is still lamb for some reason, and chicken is still chicken. See, this is the weird thing. You remember that episode of Vsauce? Yeah, exactly. We've run in similar circles. You know all this shit. But it's English language is just weird. Chicken is poultry. Yeah, I suppose chicken is poultry, but everybody calls it chicken. You see, this is the thing. It's one of those really weird things. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, in terms of like how this holds up as a Sonic game, it is pretty good. It's not. I'd say it's not quite as tightly designed as a Sonic game was. It sort of leans more towards that sort of Sonic 1, Sonic 2 side of things rather than Sonic 3. Because like Sonic 3, they'd had like several Sonics under their belt by that point, and they'd like perfected their formula. This is a bit more rough around the edges, and also it's an indie game, so you know you can't expect absolute perfection with it. But for what we get, it is very good and very solid. Obviously, it does do some things differently. It's got a lot more focus on story. You've got like the voice acting and cutscenes and all that stuff that you never had back in the original Sonic game, or at least not in any great extent. You had a few minor cutscenes here or there. But, in your opinion, you feel Sonic 3 is where it started to get... That is an incredibly controversial statement you just said. There are people who genuinely feel that Sonic 3, if you include Knuckles in there as well, because it's technically one game, but some people who believe that Sonic 3 is the greatest video game ever made. I mean, it's good. I really like Sonic 3, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say it's the greatest video game ever made, but it would certainly go in a top 10. Or maybe top 15, depending on personal preference, of course. Yeah, but you see, here's the thing. You see, you didn't grow up with Sonic 0. You sort of didn't get into it when you were a kid like other people. Whereas I did. You know, I grew up playing Sonic. Even if I didn't get a lot of chance to play Sonic. Oh, excuse me. If I didn't get a lot of chance to play Sonic 3 growing up, I still knew that it was... you know, I still had a brief thing to play on it, because we never actually owned a Genesis or a Mega Drive as they were in this country. We borrowed one from a friend, and it was really annoying because he had both Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, but he wouldn't let us borrow both of them at the same time. It was really weird. Like, you know, we had his Genesis, so he couldn't play it, but he refused to let us have both of the Sonic games at once. And he's like, well, why can't we play it? He says, just because. Dude was just an arsehole. So I never actually got to play the full Sonic 3 and Knuckles combined thing until I was an adult, and I found out what emulators were. Should have played it at his house. He wasn't my friend. He was a friend of my brother's. Because, funnily enough, growing up, although I was the big gamer, my brother was the one who sort of owned the consoles because he was older. You know, I wasn't old enough to own the consoles back then. So, you know, the Master System, the Mega Drive, the SNES, they were his. They could go in his room because he was older and he was better at it than me, which was absolute bullshit. I was always the better gamer. But that's neither here nor there. Older brothers, they're fun, aren't they? Anyway. I'm going to leave this here for today. Bit short of a stream, but like I said, I knew going in that this was going to be slightly shorter. Tomorrow is Wednesday. That is my day off, which I am very much going to enjoy. And then I shall be back on Thursday with... Hold that thought just 1 second. I've got my list of things. I cannot remember what it was. Oh yeah, that's right. There was a sale on Steam, and so I picked up a game called Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, which is a game I've heard a lot about, but I've never actually played it or anything like that. So it looked pretty good. Disregarding the value of nostalgia, I feel like the Sonic games started to drift towards a lot of, look at all this cool stuff happening that you have no control over. You did that, yes you did. Yeah, that is most definitely true when it came to the 3D games. Like, the further into the 3D games we've got, especially once you get into, Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Heroes, and especially once you get into, the later ones, that is absolutely true. The number of times that control is just taken away from you in the 3D games is quite obscene. And yeah, I do think you are right in that the seeds of that were planted in Sonic 3. Because there's a lot of times in Sonic 3 where you don't have control taken away from you. It's not quite as egregious as the later Sonic games. But there are moments where you're moving so fast you don't have the option of control. I will say that is happening, but I would say that is more... It is worse in Sonic 2, where Sonic actually moves faster than he does in Sonic 3, compared to, say, Sonic 1. Because in Sonic 1, Sonic actually moves really slowly. Because there was a really big split in the design philosophies of the two characters. In the two designers. One of them wanted Sonic to be a super fast platformer. The other one wanted Sonic to be a more slower platformer with a lot of jumping involved, a lot more like Mario. And if you play Sonic 1, you can see that half the levels are for speed, half the levels are for platforming. And that's the two designers who, they weren't like butting heads, but it was a kind of a crossed wire situation where, you know, one of them wanted one thing, one of them wanted the other thing, so they sort of split the project. Interestingly enough, one of them went to America, worked on the Sega CD, and he made Sonic CD, which is why Sonic CD controls really, really badly and really, really slowly. Whereas the other guy stayed in Japan, worked on Sonic 2, which is why Sonic 2 was an absolute friggin' nightmare of speed to control sometimes. But then in Sonic 3, it's like, it was the same guy who worked on Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. He came in and was like, okay, people didn't quite like how fast it was. So let's tone it down a bit. So Sonic 3 is a little bit slower than Sonic 2. But it's a lot more precise. You know? So I feel like, yeah, I do understand where you're coming from with that. But, yeah. Didn't someone calculate that Sonic actually runs slower than Mario? If anybody did that, it was probably Matt Pat. Because he really loves making theories that are going to piss people off. Because that's what he does. Wait, he doesn't do it to piss people off. He does it to generate clickbait. A lot of people really like Sonic CD, which I do appreciate that he managed to recontextualize CD to mean something other than the media it came out on. Did they? Wait, did they? I never heard this. I thought it just was Sonic CD because it was on a CD. I didn't know they recontextualized it in any way. What do you know that I don't know? Doesn't CD refer to the two universes or something? I don't believe so. Because Sonic CD isn't about... I mean, Sonic CD is... Chaos Dimension? Don't know, never played it. No, Sonic CD is about time travel. You see, you have... Each level actually has 4 different variants. You have the present, the past, and the future. And the present... Is it future? Or is it just... Oh, no, sorry. It has 3 different variants. Because it's like future and past. Is it? Actually, you know what? I haven't played Sonic CD in a long time. I'm forgetting as well. But yeah, the idea of Sonic CD is that you can go into the past, change history, and create a better future or something like that. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.